School District approves a proposed budget, Latrobe Farmers Market will continue despite potential competition, and zoning says no to a 9-unit building in Latrobe. It's May 23rd, 2026. I'm Abigail Hakis, and this is your Bulletin Brief. The Derry Area School Board made several key decisions at its latest meeting, including accepting the resignation of Assistant Superintendent Dr. Casey Long. Long, who has spent nearly a decade in the district, will step down effective June 30th to take a superintendent position at Berlin Brothers Valley School District. District officials praised his leadership, highlighting his time as a high school principal and assistant superintendent. His absence from the meeting was noted, as Superintendent Greg Forensic said that Long is currently dealing with a family loss. The board also moved forward with its proposed 2026 to 27 budget. The plan includes about $46 million in projected spending, with revenues falling short by nearly $3.8 million. To close that gap, the district will rely on its fund balance while keeping taxes flat for the 6th consecutive year. Officials say rising costs, especially in special education, transportation, and retirement, continue to strain the budget. Special education alone has been increasing by roughly $300,000 each year. In other business, the board voted to join a class action lawsuit against major social media companies, including Meta, TikTok, and YouTube. The district hopes to recover damages, potentially bringing in additional funding based on student enrollment. The board also approved staffing updates, including a new varsity boys soccer head coach, and finalized a capital project budget to support ongoing school renovations. The district is expected to give final approval to the full budget at its next regular meeting in late June. And in the city, the Latrobe Farmers Market is set to return to Legion Keener Park this summer, and officials say it's business as usual, even with new competition downtown from Ligonier Country Market. Parks and Rec Director Craig Shevchik says the market will continue operating the way it always has, running Tuesdays from noon to 4, starting June 2nd through October 6th. Despite concerns over the Ligonier Country Market's move into downtown Latrobe, he doesn't expect much of an impact this year. He says that's largely because the competing market is only operating under a one-season trial. The Latrobe Farmers Market typically brings in between $5,500 and $6,500 annually, with vendors paying $10 per space each week. And this year, officials say there's been a boost in interest, with several new vendors already signing on. There's even been discussion about giving Latrobe vendors space at the downtown market, showing a possible partnership rather than competition. In other updates, a pickleball court project at Legion Keener Park hit a setback after soft ground was discovered, but community donations helped raise the additional $47,000 needed to keep construction moving. And the new splash pad at Rogers McFeely Memorial Pool is nearly finished, sitting at about 95% complete. The next Parks and Rec Commission meeting is scheduled for June 18th at 4:30 p.m. at the Municipal Building at 901 Jefferson Street on the second floor. Also in Latrobe, the Zoning Hearing Board has rejected a proposal to convert a single home into a multi-unit apartment building. During a Thursday meeting, the board unanimously denied a request to turn a 5,000 square foot home on Depot Street into 9 apartment units. Board members cited concerns about overcrowding and limited parking in the area, noting the proposal was simply too dense for the space. The property owner argued the home is currently blighted and in need of renovation, but the board ultimately denied the request. The next zoning hearing board meeting is set for June 16th at 6 p.m. And now, on to sports. Congratulations to this week's Bulletin Athletes of the Week. 2 Derry area standouts are being recognized after big performances this postseason. Sophomore Marie Respotnik has been voted the Latrobe Bulletin's Athlete of the Week thanks to her impact in the Lady Trojans playoff opener. Marie went 2 for 3 at the plate, driving in 2 runs and scoring twice to help lead Derry area past Beaver. She's been a consistent contributor all season, delivering multi-hit games and holding down third base, while also stepping in as a pitcher when needed. And with her sophomore season now complete, she's expected to remain a key piece of the program moving forward. On the boys' side, junior Max Doherty earned Athlete of the Week honors after a dominant stretch on both the mound and at the plate. In Derry area's upset win over Beaver, he drove in both runs and picked up the win, limiting the Bobcats to just 1 run. He followed that up with another standout performance against Hampton, recording a double, 2 RBIs, and striking out 8 over nearly 7 innings. He says pitching is where he feels most in control, describing it as being, quote, in his own world on the mound. His journey in baseball started at just 6 years old and includes a memorable trip to Cooperstown, still his favorite experience in the sport. Now he and the Trojans are focused on continuing their postseason run, with their sights set on going as far as possible. And here's a look at your local sports schedule for today. Action gets underway early with the PIAA Track and Field Championships at Shippensburg University, starting at 9 a.m. Back here locally, it's a full day of Legion Teener Tournament action at Rosa Oglietti Field. At 9 a.m., the Latrobe Jethawks take on St. Michael. Then at 11, the Unity Bulldogs face off with St. Michael. At 1 p.m., it's Unity back on the field, this time against the Latrobe Jethawks. And the afternoon continues at 3, with Hempfield East taking on Young Township. And the final game of the day is set for 5 p.m. as Hempfield East goes up against Plum. Thanks for tuning in. Come back next time for more local news, or check us out online at latrobebulletinnews.com, on social media at Latrobe Bulletin, or in print around the area. I'm Abigail Hakis, and this has been your Bulletin Brief.